All right, so we got an announcement for Area 33 in Dokkan Story Mode, and we did get this reveal here for LR, Trunks, and Broly. This is really, really cool to see. LR, Super Saiyan Trunks, and then Super Saiyan Broly. That's confirmed to be the card itself, so it is going to be the same as the TUR version. But yeah, this is going to be the next LR technically on Dokkan Battle. This was teased on JP only. Again, this is not for global. This is not actually part of the Android 21 celebration. I mean, yeah, the Fighters collaboration, this is not a part of it whatsoever. So I don't know when Global's gonna get this character. I mean, Global, whenever they get the next area update, will get this character. I believe Global hasn't even gotten the SSR for this character yet, which was just this Trunks. He came out in area 30. No, he was still out in 34, right? If I'm not mistaken, is when this Trunks did come out in August, and then obviously the Awakening came at a later time. Right here we see the Awakening came in October, and then now the LR is coming out here in November. So this is pretty good. This Trunks and Broly has a lot of potential when it becomes an LR. We'll just be talking about that real quick today. So just reading out here, Area 33 Stage 1 will be available in the Dokkan Adventure Story. With the arrival of the new stage, Solid Saiyan Power, Super Saiyan Trunks Youth, and Super Saiyan Broly will be Dokkan Awakened to LR. The Awakening medals required for Dokkan Awakening up to the LR can be exchanged for the Treasure Mysterious Green Gems, so you'll be able to get the medals to awaken this character into an LR by using the Green Gem Shop. If you like constantly link level, again, I recommend when you link level, I think it's 31-4. That is my recommended stage for link leveling. That will allow you to get a lot of green gems and blue gems as well. If you guys aren't aware, blue gems can be converted into green gems, so you're able to get basically double the amount of green gems from there, and a pretty good amount of blue gems in total if you still want to keep those, so that's very good. But yeah, and that seems to be it. I mean, it's interesting. They're only adding one stage here to this Area 33. So that's pretty cool. Now, this obviously does tell us that I'm not sure when this is going to be a thing, but we do know that there should be an announcement. Well, okay, so in terms of like when we'll actually see the characters for the details for this character, I'm not 100% sure. Sometimes they tweet it out, sometimes they don't. Usually they tweet out the free-to-play character information when the actual event drops, so we'll more than likely have the data download for this character before then. Now, remember, if you guys remember, there was an animation. Dang, I'm trying to think of like the animation specifically. Let me see if I could find it. But this is like for the Trunks and Broly specifically. I wanna see if I could find it because this was, yeah, okay, I found it right here. So this was like an animation in the story mode apparently right here. If you take a look here, we got this Trunks and Broly here. This is when they're like, and it's voice and everything. Piccolo's telling Trunks and Broly to like basically fight, and they're all giving him their energy right there. And yeah, so there's the art right there. This feels like it's an intro, right? Like, what's the art for the LR? Yeah, look, it's literally here. Yeah, it's the intro animation for this character, or an active skill. Yeah, so this was literally basically them standing up in the LR art. That's for sure going to be part of this character's animations. This, I assume, again, is going to be like an intro animation or an active skill. So they're likely going to get an extra buff in this kit, whether, again, it's the active skill or the intro animation, which is good. Giving them just some extra abilities to have, like maybe their active skill gives them reduction, or you know, attack and defense for the turn, or even for the rest of the battle. That could be really interesting. Or maybe it's an intro and they get like for the first I don't know, few turns they get an extra attack and defense buff, right? That would just help out the character in general. Now in terms of what this character could look like as an LR, I think there's pretty good they have a pretty good baseline. I mean, again, they have the additional attack that has a medium chance to become a super attack. They get the multiplicative stats on super attack. They have this ability which will give them basically the chance to quad super, so they can already potentially do 4 super attacks. I mean, they ideally they bump these medium chances up to like high chances. I think that would be really good, allowing them to get more chances to get this, because again, this is pretty good. This as well is important because they'll get the 8% reduction and then the 31% stats with each super attack they do. I don't think they're going to change this because it is 318. So like, you know, obviously Saiyan, right? So I doubt they're going to change that at all. But I think this is fine. A fine part of the passive as for an LR, right? Given that they make the additional chances that go from medium to high. Maybe they'll make their super attack effects for both the 12 and 18 key. Hopefully raise attack and defense for the turn. I mean, ideally, they make that 18 key super attack also a 50% raise, and then we are cooking. This, not really a big fan of, but I do like what I'm seeing just because considering they're a free-to-play unit, I think I will like what they're going to be performing like in-game, hopefully. And they have a pretty good link set. I mean, Saiyan Warrior Race, Saiyan Lineage, Shocking Speed, Prepare for Battle, Super Saiyan, Shattering Limit, and then they'll have Fierce Battle as well. All of that is gonna be like pretty, like that's gonna be a pretty good link set. I mean, could we like bring up their link set here and who they're gonna link with? I mean, I could just probably search a Broly. Broly, there he is. I mean, they'll link with a lot of the good characters in the game. And well, they'll also have legendary power, right? So some of these links that are like, some of these LRs down here that they'll show 3 links, like this is going to turn into 4 links, like with full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku, it'll turn to 4, Vegeta Trunks, it'll turn to 4. Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, right? I guess they won't really work with Super Saiyan. Well, actually, they're not a crossover character, huh? Okay, that makes sense. Dang. God Goku, right? One of the issues, I guess, no, God Goku still stay at 3, but again, they don't have Fierce Battle, which does suck, but they're a story mode unit, so I'll accept that. But they're gonna be able to link pretty well with a lot of the good units in the game. They have a lot of key. I think still give them like 3 key start of turn would be good as an LR. And then whatever the active skill could be could really push them above the edge. I think that could be really, really nice to see. So hopefully this character has potential. But I can't really say for sure if they're going to be good or not. Because like at the end of the day, they are RNG dependent. If these medium chances stay as medium chances, and then it's like very inconsistent to get the reduction, that might be a struggle. But even at like as a TUR, you could like juice this character up to getting like over 1 million defense. Because again, they have these multiplicative stats here with the start of turn. Plus like the extra raises here. If they get a quad super, their defense gets very high because they have the triple multiplicative buff, which is, again, you guys like, that's why like characters like 21 and other characters like my junior get so much defense when they're attacking, because they have these like multiple super attacks with the multiplicative buffs, and it just gets absolutely crazy how high the defense can get. So that's why I want more consistency in the additionals, but that's gonna be pretty good. Very excited for this LR character. I think this is one of the coolest things Dokkan has done. This is a Dokkan original character. That's why I wish they would be on crossover. I mean, that would help out like Super Saiyan 4 Vegito, but not the biggest thing. Actually, Super Saiyan 4 Vegito, he actually isn't even on, like his passive skill wants what's it called? Dragon Ball Heroes, doesn't it? No, it is crossover, right? But yeah, that does suck. It is what it is. So again, this data download for this character, I assume, again, the androids release on the 5th, so we're gonna get the androids details in about 24 hours. We'll get the LR androids details, which I'll probably make a video covering what they could do, make a concept video later today for that. That'll be pretty cool. And we'll have the information for that, and then the data download will also be on the 3rd/4th, depending on your time zone, and that's when we'll get the details for both. Well, actually, we already have the details for the androids, but that's when we'll get the details for this character's LR, I'm assuming. So that'll be pretty cool. But let me know what you guys are thinking. Hopefully, maybe you think this LR could be good or bad. Whatever it is, I'm very excited, and I'll just catch you in the next video. Peace out.